Hello and welcome to the Lush Corner, my little corner of the internet where we talk about all things Lush. In today's video, I wanted to go through some recent empties. I've seen other Lush YouTubers do this. I think it's good. It's good to use up your Lush stuff. And it's a little way to kind of review things as well, which I can talk about my experience with them. Sorry, I'm just adjusting my t-shirt. Talk about my experience with them, mini review. Will I use it again? Will I not use it again? And yeah, I don't hoard my Lush stuff. I really like to use it. I like to lavish myself with it because why not treat yourself? When I use a shower gel, loads of it, get it everywhere, you know? So when you're a person that actually collects Lush in a moderate fashion, I would say, I'm not one of those people that has 200 shower gels. I have, like I said, a manageable amount. So yeah, I just wanted to talk about the things that I finished recently. So let's just begin. So let's start with a negative, because this product I won't actually repurchase. And not only this specific product, but this type of product. It's seen a little bit of a beating, but it is a toothpaste jelly and it's called Soother. You can see it here. The lid is very, very dirty. Yeah, you know, things in bathrooms and living in London with this hard water. So it's just not a product that I think I'll use again. It was a spicy toothpaste. I think it was the cinnamon one. It says a gentle wash with a whitening effect for mouths that need some TLC when teeth are feeling stripped. Comforting almond, clove and aniseed leaves gums feeling great. So it's a spicy clove. I thought it was cinnamon. I don't know. I'm just a bit, I guess I'm a bit of a traditionalist when it comes to toothpaste. I just like mint, to be fair. And I'm sure they do a mint one too, but it's more the texture and the putting your toothbrush in it. And sometimes there are Lush products that I love, but sometimes they're a bit messy or a little bit awkward. It's no bother, no one died. No, it's not the end of the world. But for me, I tried it and I don't think I'll use it again. I like the traditional super foaminess of toothpaste. I will say there is a brand of toothpaste called Euthamol, which smells like Germaline cream. It's like root beer kind of smell, and I do love that one too. But 99% of the time, I like minty toothpaste. So this one, I won't repurchase. It's going to be going back to Lush to put back into the environment and be good to the planet. The next thing was one of the newer facial cleansers. I love Lush facial cleansers. I have one in my shower consistently, and this one was called Koji paste. So this one is a Japanese inspired one. So Koji paste is a Japanese thing. It is actually fermented soybean. It's used in cuisine, but it's actually also very good for your skin. I have a Japanese colleague, Mariko, if you're watching, hi. You're on holiday right now, I know you are. But I was asking her about it. I said, what's this Koji? And she said that it's a very, very beautifying ingredient. A lot of people that use Koji have the most beautiful skin. And I really like this. I haven't used a Lush facial cleanser that I haven't liked before. They're just a winner all round. I'm currently using the Lemonade one from the Lemon Summer Kitchen Box, which was the first time I've seen a facial cleanser appear in a kitchen box. So I was really happy about that. That one's very oaty. It's very smooth, it's a little bit gloopy, but I still really like it. But this one was ground almonds. That was what the scrub part of it was. It has Koji paste, of course. It has water, it has grapefruit oil. It had neroli as well. And yeah, I really liked it. I didn't notice that my skin was any brighter, but the cleansers just leave your skin feeling so great. I always use them in the shower because they are messy. So it's part of my shower routine to kind of exfoliate and scrub my face. I don't use them every day, but every other or every 3 days I use them. And this one was just lovely. It had a really nice texture, quite a fine scrub, and I would buy this again. So that's Koji paste. The next one was a body scrub, and it was in our January kitchen box. It's called Freeze. So it was a big tub. I used that one recently. So to reveal a little bit about myself, I go to the sunbed. Gasp in horror, some people probably, because sunbed's not good for your skin. I do go on the ones that have red light therapy and blue light therapy and things like that. blue light therapy, something like that, red light therapy. This was a really simple body scrub. I mean, I can't buy it again because it was a kitchen box item, but it was a basic peppermint salt scrub. So Lush use all different things in their scrub. Sometimes it's sugar, sometimes it's salt, sometimes it's almonds, sometimes it's lavender seeds, it can be anything. And this was a salt scrub. I like the salt scrubs because they're a little bit coarser, and the sugar scrubs for me melt a little bit quickly when I use them in the shower, but I love them nonetheless. I've decided that when I use a Lush scrub from now on, I'm gonna use them on drier skin and then get into the shower if I can, or at least slightly damp skin, because using it when you're in the shower, things kind of melt, so you lose the scrubbiness. But I did like this one. If it was a permanent product in the Lush collection, I probably wouldn't buy it because it's simply just kind of pepperminty, and that's it. The next one is a shower gel, and it was a community drop shower gel, and it's American Cream. I think if you're a Lush fan, you know about American Cream, right? It was bright pink. It's scented with that beautiful vanillic, soft, warm, kind of pretty fluffy smell that is American Cream. I have many things in American Cream. I have the body lotion, I did have the shower gel, I have the perfume as well, and the conditioner. So yeah, many things. I'm always gonna love American Cream. Anything that comes out American Cream scented that's new, I'll always try it. I've had the Twinkle bath bomb from way back. It was a little glittery blue one or green one. And yeah, it did the job. It scented me and my bathroom with American Cream. So it's gone though. So back to Lush it goes. The next one was a unique product, or not really unique, but there's not many of them that exist, and it is a foot mask, a fresh foot mask that needed to be kept in the fridge. So Lush, as far as I know, well, since when I've known Lush, have had this foot mask called Volcano, which I've never tried. And it's not one that you keep in the fridge though, it's one that you can keep out of the fridge. It's not a fresh one, shall we say. But Lush sent me very kindly the Karma Fresh and Flowers box, which I'm thinking to subscribe to really soon. I just need to take a beat and think about it. But in that box, they had a foot mask called Karma. So it was this one. I really liked it. I used it with my friend. I used it on myself, but then one of my friends came to stay and me and her just hung our legs over my bath, played some music, put this stuff all over our feet and just had a jolly old time. I really liked it. I do find foot masks a little bit awkward because you can't really walk anywhere once you've put it on your feet. So you can't really do it in your bedroom. That's why I brought chairs to my bath and hung our feet over the side of the bath and then got the shower and rinsed our feet off. Otherwise you're just gonna have clay and whatever else is in here. Cinnamon infusion, mint, Fuller's Earth. I think it must have clay in it. It felt very clay-like. But yeah, it definitely softened our feet and I would use this product again. So yeah, Karma foot mask. The next one was a jelly and it's called Easter Turtle. This was a gift actually from one of my friends, Nick. This is one of those jellies. Okay, let me talk about jellies for a second because I'm a shower jelly convert. I didn't really like shower jellies before, but I've tried them, but I like them when they're just in a blob shape. This was a shaped jelly. It's a big turtle, and I find them impractical. The limbs broke off, big chunks of face was all over my bath, and while I love the smell of it was kind of like ripe fruit skin, like some sort of green, somewhere between like a pear and apple, but like a ripe fruit skin. The smell was lovely and it served its purpose. It was very softening, but it was a big wobbly animal to hold. And for me, it's just not practical because you are gonna end up losing some of the jelly unless you're ready to fish around in your bath and pick up a little leg and then use that leg next time, which I did do a few times. But love Lush shower jellies, but I like them in the smaller tubs when they're just hand size. It's so much more practical. Super fun, but I wouldn't buy a shaped shower jelly. I was gonna say again, but it was a gift. I wouldn't buy you know, there's Monster Octopus, there's a Santa one. Those types of jellies are just not for me. But this was fun to use. Next one's a fan favorite. I don't think it needs any introduction. It was a little shower gel of Sleepy. I took this on 2 trips with me. I took it to Norway, and I took it to Budapest in Hungary, and I used it on both of those trips. We all know Sleepy if we're a Lush fan watching this, right? It's a tonka lavender fragrance, very soft, sweet, cozy, herbal. I've got the body lotion of it as well. If you know Lush, then you know it. It's usually purple. It's something to use that's lovely to use at night time, of course. It's in the name. And yeah, that was a little one that was my travel companion for 2 trips. The next one was another body scrub, this time a sugar scrub, and it was from the circus themed kitchen box. And I loved this one a whole bunch. It's called Superworld Unknown. I do actually have the solid perfume of this one. It was swirly red and white, similar color to this. I do have the solid perfume of it, but it translated so much better in a scrub. This smelled fantastic. I was obsessed with the smell of this. It says, astonish your senses with the exfoliating magic of caster sugar, softening coconut oil, and a sweet otherworldly scent. I don't even know what it is. It's kind of tonka candy sort of smell. Let me see what's in here. It has lemon. It doesn't really smell lemony. It has neroli. It has sandalwood. It doesn't really smell like any of those things. It was a very round, kind of cute but vibrant scent. So Superworld Unknown is a fragrance that I'm going to keep my eye on, because the perfume I didn't like, but this scrub was amazing, and unfortunately cannot buy this again unless Lush decide to make it a permanent product. So that moves me on to the last thing. The last thing was a luxurious thing indeed, and it was a Valentine's product, which I think returns every now and then. And it was a body wash which smelled like heaven. It's Posh White Chocolate and Rose body wash. Super creamy, this one. The scent of it is just absolutely divine. It's exactly as you would imagine. It smells like white chocolate and a very delicate rose. Perfectly balanced smell where you could feel both. It had a tiny little rose on the top of it with a little sprinkling of gold glitter. It's just so romantic, and it was so creamy, and one of those body washes where you get out and it just lingers really delicately. Super moisturizing. My skin felt wonderful afterwards. I would have that in a size like that. Absolutely gorgeous. It was like washing with a Milky Bar with rose petals in it. Just wonderful. Anyway, let me know in the comments, have you tried any of these things? What's your favorite? And yeah, hopefully you use up your Lush stuff and you take all of these pots back to Lush if you have one near you. I definitely will be. I always take my pots back and talk to the staff there, and they're like, oh, what have you been using? It's always a little conversation. I love it. Anyway, that's the end of this video. Hope you like this little installment of the Lush Corner, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.